Hi guys, it's Ketoish Cooking with Corinna coming to you live. I just got home from work, I'm rushing, and again want to bring you guys a really quick, easy meal like I do every night. My family's waiting for dinner and I want to whip this up really quick. So tonight I'm bringing to you guys keto sloppy joes. Kind of going with that comfort food theme this week. Really want quick and easy, something that the kids are really going to eat up. We did make that keto bread. Some of you have posted some pictures of the keto bread recipes that I posted the other day. Looks absolutely amazing. So we're gonna be utilizing that keto bread as our base for our keto sloppy joes. So I'm toasting that in the background right now, but we're gonna get going on our sloppy joes right now. So I'm warming up my skillet and I have 2 pounds of organic ground beef. And I'm just de-thawed those. My daughter did while I was on my way home from work. I'm just gonna take some pink Himalayan salt. We're gonna just salt that. Put a little pepper on there to get some seasoning going on there. Guys, I didn't even have time to change. I should probably put an apron on one of these times. So I'm using my favorite chopper that I got from Pampered Chef. These are seriously the best. I think they're like $10 or something. But it just breaks your meat up really nice. So I'm not sitting there with a fork or a spoon trying to get that all broken up. So I'm just gonna chop this up and then we're gonna put the cover back on and I'm gonna show you some of the other ingredients that we're gonna be putting in here. Actually, while this is browning, I'm also gonna add some green pepper. So I do have some red pepper on the side too. You can absolutely do green pepper or red pepper. I'm gonna add green pepper because I really like to see some of those little flecks in there. So to that 2 pounds of hamburger, I have about half a green pepper. Just chopped really finely, and I'm just gonna sprinkle that in there. And again, they're chopped really finely, so if it still has a little bit of that crunch, even if you added this at the end, if it still has a little bit of that crunch when you're eating your sandwich, that's absolutely okay. I like things a little al dente. And then, of course, you can't go wrong with some bacon. I had 4 pieces of leftover bacon from the other night, so I just chopped this up really finely as well. I don't usually add bacon to my sloppy joes, but I thought, hey, why not? So I'm using up some of my stuff that I had in my fridge. Just adding that bacon. Oh, that smells good. And then again, everything is super versatile with my recipes. So if you like onion, which my family does not, you can absolutely cut up an onion, do 1/4 of an onion per pound, so maybe half an onion for the 2 pounds. Otherwise, if I want some onion in any recipe to add to flavor, I just use this dried minced onion. And it just gives a little bit of that flavor without being so pungent. So I'm gonna just put a little bit of that in there. And then it's not these big chunks that my family kind of like picks out. They don't even see it. But it just gives that little hint, that little flavor. That smells so good. Great. So can you see that? That's starting to cook. Hi guys. Oh, hi Trudy. I'm making keto sloppy joes. Super yummy. We're gonna be pouring it over our keto bread that we made the other night. Can do either an open face sandwich or toast both sides and actually make a nice big hearty sandwich. So I'm gonna put the cover on this. Just let that brown up. And then the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you some of our ingredients. So we have our salt and pepper, of course. We have some apple cider vinegar that we're going to be adding to that. We have our onion powder and our garlic powder. We also have chili powder that we're going to add. We're also going to add just a tinge of cinnamon to that. We have our sugar-free ketchup. I'm using this one because I'm going to get rid of that. I have a different kind in the fridge. And then just some yellow mustard. We have Worcestershire sauce. I think that's how you say it. And then I have one 15-ounce can of tomato sauce. And I do have tomato paste, but I'm only gonna do about a tablespoon of tomato paste, adding that to this. So tomato paste can sometimes have a lot of carbs, as can tomatoes or the tomato sauce. I know a tomato soup has like 20 carbs and like one portion of the serving. So those are very high in carbs. To keep this very low carb, 2 tablespoons of the tomato paste is 5 net carbs. So if we do 1 tablespoon, that's 2.5 net carbs for the whole dish. Again, that's just gonna thicken it up a little bit. So again, you can add more, you can add less, really depending on what your macros are for the day, and how much you're cooking there. So our meat is coming done. So I'm gonna just turn this down and take that off so it can start cooling. So we're gonna start adding. And then I also have my swerve. Just because sloppy joes tend to have that little bit of sweetness, I gotta get that out of the way, that's nice and steamy. Tends to have that little bit of sweetness to it. Again, really comfort food. So we're gonna add a little bit of swerve to that, but we can always add more. We don't wanna make something too sweet and need to balance that out at the end. So I'm gonna take some onion powder and I'm just gonna really go over the whole thing. I would say about 1/2 teaspoon of onion powder, and then garlic powder, the same thing. Again, you can always add more or less. I don't measure, but about 1/2 teaspoon, I would say. The chili powder, I would say maybe about 1/2 teaspoon as well. 1/4 to 1/2 teaspoon. The cinnamon, we're literally just gonna do 1 little zhuzh. There we go. And then our apple cider vinegar, we're going to do, again, we can add more if we want. I'm gonna measure this out because I don't want it too tart. We're gonna add 2 teaspoons. There we go. Then we have our Worcestershire sauce, and I'm gonna do 1 tablespoon of that. There we go. And the mustard, I'm gonna probably do about 1 tablespoon. Again, I can add more of that. The ketchup, the same thing. We're gonna do 1 tablespoon for right now, and then we'll taste it in a little bit. The sauce, the tomato sauce, I'm adding this whole can. And this is a 15-ounce can of tomato sauce. And then last but not least, that tomato paste. Oh, I guess we have the swerve too. The tomato paste, just 1 tablespoon of that. I'm gonna leave that. And then, since I dirtied that tablespoon, I'm gonna take a big spoon and I'm gonna add just 1 tablespoon, about 1 tablespoon of swerve to that. Perfect. Then I'm gonna take my spoon and I'm gonna just stir this around. We're gonna be tasting this along the way. So again, if there's a flavor that you feel that you're lacking, that you need to adjust, you want it to taste a little more garlicky, absolutely add some minced garlic if you'd like. If you make, when I used to eat not the keto way, I would add some rice to this. Or like a chicken gumbo soup, Campbell's chicken gumbo soup, which had some rice and okra in there to thicken it up. So if you wanted to thicken it up, you could actually add some rice cauliflower, of course, my favorite, to thicken that up a little bit if that's how you make it. You don't have to add the green pepper. You can just have the hamburger. You can, again, make it honestly however you want to make that. You guys, this has come together so nice. It smells so good. It smells absolutely amazing. Can you see that? Oh, it's so good. So good. Again, very, very hearty. So this is one of the dishes as well that is very versatile. You don't have to put it on a piece of bread and have it as a sloppy joe. Again, before, when I would make sloppy joe mix, my family would take this and use this actually as sauce on pasta. So you could put some zucchini noodles and add some of this sauce to that zucchini noodle pasta as well. You could put it even in a lettuce wrap and add a little bit of cheese to that. You guys can make this however you want. This is just a really good staple. Take all of my recipes and adjust them as you feel fit, as you like it to taste, and then post comments below. Give me suggestions. You guys have been messaging me, commenting below, which I absolutely love, giving me different ideas on different things to use. I definitely have the different staples that I love to go to. I love cauliflower rice. I do feel that that takes on a lot of flavors and it's very hearty without feeling guilty after eating that. So I definitely tend to use that a lot. But there's other things that can be that starchy substitute. Somebody had suggested the rutabaga to me, and I was looking at possibly making a clam chowder with that. So that will be coming. I'm testing that one. So that one will be coming up soon. So thank you for that suggestion. But if you guys have any ideas or different variations on anything that I've made that you've made your own, definitely comment, let me know. I'd love to hear from you. So I'm just gonna put this cover on for a minute and turn that up because that is just sizzling away. We're gonna taste that in just a minute, and I'm gonna get some of this stuff out of the way because I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna make next, just to go along with this. So again, as I told you before, in the beginning of the week, I made a couple salads, or maybe it was last week or Friday or something. And I just have some spinach, which is my favorite. And I'm gonna take my strawberries. I cut up 2 strawberries really fine, and I have the rest of my goat cheese because I'm going through my fridge, getting rid of some of the things that I had from before. So I'm gonna have this mix it up for my kids, for my husband. You can also add some of these red peppers if you want. They don't like them, but I do. So I'm gonna put those on the side. I'm making a salad. And then I have pumpkin seeds, raw shelled pumpkin seeds. So this has about 1 net carb for 60 seeds. So I'm just gonna put, again, this is for the whole salad. It's like the sunflower seeds, but pumpkin themed. So, and then next I have some leftover of my poppy seed dressing. So I'm just gonna shake that up, and that's gonna be a really great side. You can absolutely make a vegetable. I did have in my fridge some Brussels sprouts that I wanted to put in my air fryer to cook with this meal, but I just got home too late. So I didn't have time to do that. So I'm gonna just mix this up. Oh, that looks great. You could also make coleslaw, or take a cabbage, shred that up, and then add this dressing to that as well. And that would go really, really great with the sloppy joe side. So I just wanted to show you, I had cut up some of my bread, my keto bread, and I'm just putting it into a dry skillet. I put a little bit of coconut oil spray in there, but it's just nice and dry and just crisping that up. So I'm gonna grab a plate and I'm gonna show you what this looks like. Whoops. So this is sizzling again. Hold on. Oh, this smells great. So this comes together really quickly. You can absolutely make this a day ahead, leave it in the fridge so all those flavors really come together. But this is really quick and easy and has really come together really quickly. Tastes great, it smells great. And then I'm gonna put some of that salad on the side. My handy dandy tongs here. Oh, you guys, that is the perfect meal. Nice, some greens. And look at that bread and sloppy joe mix. You guys, that is really good. I gotta take a bite. It doesn't need any other flavors. It is absolutely perfect, exactly how it is. You guys, this has come together so great. My family's waiting to eat. Jealous that I'm eating right now. So try this recipe out. I'll post it below, but I'm gonna enjoy dinner with my family right now, and then I'll post the recipe after. I hope you guys have a great night. Again, I'm gonna be bringing to you guys a keto German chocolate cake this week, as well as Eggs Benedict, which is super great. Comment below, share the video. We do have 4, not 5, 4 drawings that we're gonna be doing on Friday. So depending on what I can get to, either I will be bringing you that cake and showing you that recipe on Friday, and then doing the drawings. So comment below, share my videos, and hope you guys have a great night. Enjoy the Keto Sloppy Joes. See you guys.